Time the main event's over.
Oh,
wait.
Nope.
Oh, I thought we were hitting the button on the show. Not there yet.
Nope.
Windy City Classic 11, 2015.
Roll with
Shit,
that intro, boy. We don't got time.
All right, should we? Oh, I'm doing the intro?
Oh, yeah. You are?
All right,
Yep.
well, okay. Unprecedented video, but if you're listening to this on the podcast feed, it's audio. But welcome back, everybody, to the Backstage Boys podcast, episode number, what the hell is it, Basil?
63?
No, it's not 63, man.
62?
This has to be 65, man. Shit, I should have checked on that before we. It's so unprecedented for us to be doing video. This is episode number 64. 64. This is Trent, along with my co-host
Basil,
and we're joined by Referee Nate. Say hello, Nate.
Hi.
And we are also joined by, man, this is a return because he never comes on because he hates everything about us.
Mainly me.
That's true.
Rob Malinowski in the house. What's happening, Rob?
How's everybody doing?
We're
doing
good.
all right? How's the family? Everybody okay?
Yeah, we're blessed, man.
All right, man.
We're good.
We're doing an unprecedented thing, everybody, which is something we never do, which is we're doing a video watch along. We're not going to do a whole event. We're going to just do some little pick and choosing of some favorites. And we're going to post the video of this on the Backstage Boys podcast YouTube channel. And then the audio will be on the normal podcast feeds if you want to listen along and watch while it's on AAW Pro on YouTube for free. But today we're going to be focusing on the Windy City Classic 11, which took place on November 28th, 2015. The debut of Pentagon and Phoenix, huh, guys? How about that's a pretty special one just for that alone. What do you guys think?
It's dope. I was there live.
I was there live. This is my first official show as an employee of the company. And here's a funny factoid about this because I was doing some like postering for the company prior to this. I was like meeting up with Mike Petkovich and doing some postering and promotion. Not officially on staff yet, but I remember meeting up with him to get posters of the show. And he very excitedly was like, "You're not going to believe who we got on the show." And I'm like, "Hacksaw Jim Duggan?" And he's like, "No, Pentagon and Phoenix." I'm like, "Great. Who are they?" And he's like, "You've never heard of Pentagon and Phoenix?" And I was like, "I got no idea what you're talking about." And he's like, "Dude, don't you watch Lucha Underground?" I was like, "Not at all." And so
wasn't Impact Wrestling.
It wasn't. It didn't have the words Impact in it, so I didn't watch it. So he had to explain who these people were, and he told me we got him, and it was a big deal that we got him because we were, I think, their first booked show in the U.S., but second appearance. So like we booked them first. I think PCW Ultra got him for a show like a day before us or something, or a week before us or something like that. But we were the first ones to actually technically book them in the U.S. at first. So we got him, and this was a big deal. So definitely the show that changed a lot for me. I got to learn many things as an employee backstage about this one, So it was a very, very coming of age show for myself. Basil, you were in the crowd on this one, right? You were not yet working for the company?
This is also the first AAW show that took place in the Logan Square Auditorium.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is a good fact.
Because the Windy City Classic was always ran out of Berwyn at the Eagles Club. And then, so I remember getting to the Logan Square Auditorium for the first time because I didn't go there for any Chikara or Shimmer or anything like that. I was like, this place is huge. This is fantastic. This is so much better than Berwyn because Berwyn's like a little closet compared to this.
True. Nate and Rob, you did not attend this one, right? You guys were not going to these shows at the time?
No.
Nate, why did I think you were at this one?
No, I was not.
You were still in Maine or whatever, right?
No, I was here by that time. Trying to look it up. I don't think I can figure it out.
Yeah, where were you in 2015?
I was performing in a show with Red Twist Theater called Incident at Vichy by Arthur Miller. And I don't think we'd started performances yet, but I probably had a rehearsal. Because I remember looking at this show and being like, oh man, it would be so great if I could go to that.
And then who knew a couple? Were you at the next one? Rob, you were at 16, right? Windy City Classic 2016. That's when we looked at the other day. Epic. I'm sorry.
Epic,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, listen, we're gonna kick off. Baz, you want to run down the matches that we were gonna do? You want to say those again real quick?
So, and then I'm also gonna give some recommendations for how the fans to listen properly. So first up, we have Phoenix versus Tommaso Ciampa. That was Phoenix's debut, as Trent stated. We also have ACH versus David Vega, because why not? Also, we're going to do Chris Hero versus the debuting Pentagon Jr. And
great match. Great match.
Triple threat match for the AAW Heavyweight Championship. Eddie Kingston takes on Trevor Lee against the defending Ethan Page.
Nice. Yeah, this is a damn good card. Holy shit. We just gave this away on AAW Pro YouTube for free, which is awesome that we're doing a lot of that. So there's a lot of free shows up there now, this being one of them. So definitely if you guys want to watch along some of these matches and hear us talk over them, definitely go to AAW Pro on YouTube, check it out, start hit play, and then and follow along and have a good time with us.
So some recommendations. Lower the sound a little bit on the Windy City Classic YouTube while you're watching this, so it's like our commentary is kind of replacing the commentary that's over there. And then what I'll also do is I'll put in all the time cues for when the first match starts with what the time cue is going to be for the YouTube link. And Rob, what are you showing us, buddy?
Polish beer, man.
Polish beer.
He's trying to get.
He's very proud of it.
It says OK beer.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay beer.
Okay, sorry.
Trent, you got what? Trent, you got water.
Water and orange.
Nate, you got water.
It's got water.
Fat fuck. I got Ben and Jerry's. Some half baked peanut butter.
Half baked peanut butter.
Peanut butter half baked.
Right,
sounds lovely.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. It's chocolate and peanut butter ice cream with cookie dough and fudge.
Beautiful. All right, boys. So should we start it?
Yeah, we'll start it right now.
What's the first timestamp?
0.
Oh,
well, let's all get a key. What's first timestamp? 0.
This is probably why I don't come on these shows.
The second timestamp will be 51.
All right, so let's start with the first one, though.
We'll start off with the first one.
All right, count it down, Basil.
In 3. And cutting a podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2. Start.
There it is.
Is the logo.
Wow.
Look at that pop. Derek saying home.
Sweet Jeebus.
Dude,
Phil Coleman.
Look at this.
Look at Martin.
Martin.
There he is.
Sick hair.
Man, that crowd is hot. Look at that fucking man. There's a lot of familiar faces in that crowd. Look at that.
Man, I'm hyped right now, actually. So, I thought the Windy City Classics were always at Bourbon.
Well, this is the first time. First one.
Oh, this is the first one outside of Bourbon?
No, they were
first
at
one
Logan, and then we moved it to Bourbon after 16, like starting with 17 or 18.
Wow.
Derek St. Holmes does not age, man. He looks exactly the same.
Yeah, it's wild.
Man.
He's like 74 years old, but he looks like he's 29.
Yes, they do.
He's at the Terry Funk age where he just doesn't age. He just looks the same.
He's also still wrestling.
He's still
Good
wrestling.
for him, man. There's Watson.
Robles, Ivan, Jimmy D.
Jimmy D.
I see Abby in the crowd as well.
Little boy with the camera in the corner.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, so fun fact with this, nobody of like the regular seated crowd knew where to go for this building. So that's why like people are in different places than where you see them now, because we were all like, okay, so where should we be at in this building?
Well, this is also one where we had a bit of an issue with people directing seating and everything.
Oh, it was
too.
horrible.
Like, go sit anywhere. It's like, no, I have a seat number. It's like, nah, if it says third row, anywhere on third row is fine.
Look at young CJ Esparza, Shane Hollister.
Man.
Love that table bump on the stage.
Safety first.
I was there for that match, the Tyson Dukes Eddie Kingston match.
Nate, was that you that Sami Callihan put through a table? I think it was in 2018.
Yes.
That was a table and stairs.
I was at that show.
Were you at that show?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was there.
Wait, say it, everybody.
It's professional wrestling. Redefined.
Are we all lined up? Good. Phoenix.
No entrances?
So we didn't. Okay, so we don't. These older ones, we never did entrances for because it was all copyright music. And it was to avoid like copyright claims when we were selling DVDs because we thought like all these big companies would give a fuck.
Look at that, man. Tommaso Ciampa. His wife, now there's a little fun fact. His wife was right there BSing with my ex-wife, and they hit it off really well.
Really?
And I was like, man, maybe me and Tommaso we'll be pals after this. Maybe we'll go to Milwaukee for dinners at some point. Because they really hit it off, like to the point where like, oh hey girl, you gonna come up to Milwaukee someday and we'll go shopping, like that kind of level.
Wow.
And I was like, damn, we're getting to that point.
Ooh. So another thing about this show, the ropes were fucked up. So prepare for a lot of fuck ups in this show.
Was it the loose rope one?
This is the loose ropes because remember Phoenix ended up looking like shit because of that.
I don't recall that.
I remember, dude. I just remember everybody fucking up on these ropes all night. They were super loose.
Who's this old boy right next to Jimmy D taking pictures?
I don't know who that is, man. Who the fuck is that? That's definitely not Liam. It's not Liam O'Donnell. It's not Watson. I don't know who that is.
Kind of looks like Rob.
Looks like Rob. Was it you, Rob?
That guy right there?
Yeah.
No, isn't that the Fallout Boy guy filming?
Might be.
Oh, maybe that's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy.
He did.
I love how they did nothing, and it's a holy shit chant.
Yeah.
Tommaso did a shitty cartwheel.
Professional wrestling.
Sometimes it's all about making them fans happy. Look at how basic Phoenix's gear was.
Oh, I think it's like how basic Robles is.
He has sick hair. Robles has sick hair. Wow.
Robles
good for him,
beautiful
man.
Hair.
Talk about Fallout Boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? He looked like he's the lead singer.
Look at Ichiban all the way back there.
Ichiban chilling on the stage. Next to T.
Oh, he was in the sound booth.
Yeah. I'm sorry, in the sound booth, what I meant.
See, this shot right here is the guy that's in the middle of the ring. Oh, Julian.
Oh my god, Liam standing on a hard camera right now is pissing me off.
Is that Liam?
Yeah, Liam standing over on hard camera.
That's what I was talking about.
He is?
I thought you said over by Jimmy D.
He was there, and then he went right in the center.
Yeah, I don't know who that bald guy is, though.
Wait, where's Liam, then?
The bald guy is that one guy that was filming, like the promo. You know, the Eddie Kingston and Silas Young promo?
Yeah.
He's the one who did that, yeah.
Interesting.
He did a good job. That's a good promo.
Yeah, okay.
Really
so, this is so good right here.
Is that Coin Jones? What's that referee?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that guy, Nate?
I'm not sure. He
retired.
He left right before I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, look at this. They're on their necks, and then they're slapping each other in the face.
The thing was that nobody had seen anything like Phoenix up in here. You know, like that was very, very new 5 years ago.
This is the first. See? The
rope? There's the rope.
You see?
Look how they're wobbling. Look at how loose they are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a whole issue all night. Yeah, dude, look at he almost fell off there. He was trying to mock him.
Ciampa's great.
So good. Whatever happened to that guy?
Ciampa amounted to nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Quit wrestling, probably.
There's a balloon on the ceiling.
Wow. The athleticism.
There we go.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's the nose break.
Did he
Watch
break
him.
his nose?
Yeah, right there. You can see the blood pouring.
Now, here's the crazy part. He had to get on a flight to England right after this match. That's why he was first. Man. And he was scared about going on a plane with a broken nose. See, like you see, he's freaking out.
He's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, he legit got rocked.
Major.
Yeah.
Is there a receipt coming or what?
But to a degree, there is a receipt coming. Like, he's agitated. He's not happy. He's still a professional, but he's definitely going to give her a receipt here.
He's regaining his composure right now. That's what he's doing.
Oh yeah, look, there's
I'm in that back corner over there.
Are you?
On the side instead of the hard cam.
Well, yeah, I only got a GA ticket that day because I found out that day I can go.
Yeah, there we go. You got Phoenix looking very nervous about what he just did. He's like legit like, I fuck up. Man, let's see. Oh yeah, they even talk about it in commentary. He's getting out of Red Eye to London.
Oh. What if Nurse Nicole was there? He would be just fine.
What's that sound?
Who's breathing all heavy?
Oh, it's my heat. Let me.
Oh.
Wow, you picked that all the way up. Wow.
Yeah, we can
hear microphone at least. Look at this. You just fucking.
Is that better?
Son of a bitch. Bottle. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, right here.
Boom. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Murder.
Break my fucking nose. That's what he's going. Burgers. Murder.
Burger. You hungry, boy?
How do you say receipt in Espanol? He says.
How is that his fault?
Gotta try to pop his eardrum here.
Shit.
Boom.
God damn. I love looking in the crowd and just seeing people you know. Like damn,
Mike Kyle. Mike Kyle.
Mike Kyle's right there. Shit, man. Bunch that guy that showed in the Cole Cabana shirt, or the blue shirt. It's this guy Alex I used to work with.
Oh, you used to work with Alex?
Same building.
Oh.
He worked for Groupon. I worked for Echo. Same building.
Sick.
What?
Hey, wrestling! Yay!
Mudball in the front row and his brother.
Yep.
Dave Soria, who never comes anymore. There's so many familiar faces.
Mudball never comes anymore.
No, Mudball's always still there. The other guy next
he?
to him. Yeah. Carol and Dave were next to Mudball. I don't see them at all anymore. They were at every show, man. Crowd's hot though.
Crowd's hella hot.
Yeah.
Where's Cactus King?
He wasn't. That was even before he moved here.
There's a whole new crop now, Nate.
I guess so.
You're like, why don't we have the same fans from 5 years ago?
It's not that long ago, if you think about it, you know. But wrestling, the landscape of wrestling changes so quickly in general. People, places, things.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
So good.
Devastating to maneuver.
See, and that's why, like, you see how we have the screen up there?
Yeah.
And that's why I was always so pissed. Like, why can't we get the screen back? We had a screen at Windy City Classic. We can do it again. So glad.
I'm glad we're doing it back. Yeah, I'm glad we're doing it again. The screen is so key, man.
People were also Sean Two Cents. He was talking about how he likes the new production style from Art of War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The hot tub guy.
Yeah.
You guys ever see the hot tub interview with him, Danny, Keith, and
yes,
I think Mike? No, who's the third one? Have you seen that, Nate? The hot tub interview.
oh, right here.
Gosh. I mean, he's laying it in on Phoenix. He's definitely not holding back. It's what the boys call snug.
The tight fit.
Nice and snug.
Wow, his nose is jacked up, man.
Oh, dude,
Well,
it was
yeah,
bad.
he went right into that bicycle rail, man.
It was bad.
Yikes.
He got fucked up pretty bad.
Yeah, look at this camera view. I love that.
Wow.
That's a good camera view.
And then we just go right back to standard.
It's the difference between DSLRs and those freaking other cameras.
Those handy cams. It was like those
Those things drive me crazy, man. I mean, don't get me wrong though. The as far as the edit and everything pieced together, it's still nice. It's just like, man, the picture's dull.
Dude, it reminds me when we cut to that angle of how Riptide, because Riptide does everything on DSLRs and gimbals.
Yeah. They got a nice little approach to what they're doing.
I love their style.
Where are they out of?
England.
England. I feel like all the like amazing filmmakers are based out of England in pro wrestling, like OTT. Like, you know what I'm saying? They must have like these ridiculous resources or something. I don't know.
Dude, they're very creative. Like all the photographers there, like Beyond Gorilla. Amazing.
Oh, his stuff's great with the
Y2.
Eddie Kingston stuff that he does all the time for him.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
James Musselwhite. You have Ollie with ringside perspective. Like you got Rob Razor with the head drop. Like,
Oh my!
God, that double stump was such a good spot.
I mean, no wonder why he had
called Beyond Gorilla because he works for Pro Wrestling Gorilla. Is that what?
No, so actually the name Beyond Gorilla, it's showing views from beyond the gorilla position. So sometimes there's backstage, sometimes it's out in the ring.
That's clever.
Yeah, that's where the name Beyond Gorilla came from.
I kept thinking they were affiliated with Pro Wrestling Gorilla.
No.
What name?
Gorilla is spelled like Guerrilla Warfare in PWG.
Gorilla.
Reckless
as hell. Was this Phil Colvin's last one? No, this wasn't his last one.
No, Phil Colvin's last was at Berwyn Eagles.
No, it was here. It was at Logan. I remember that. He took a picture with everybody. It wasn't this show.
Oh, look at you, Trent. Look at you right there.
Where am I?
You're beardless. You're beardless.
Oh, beardless. Who am I talking to over there?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Who was... Yeah. What was I talking to?
Bunch of headbangers, I can tell. All metalheads.
Yeah, man. You work here now, you know? Yeah, dude. I know how it all works. I can tell you who wins this match, but, I'm not going to tell you that, man. That's cool. Yeah, part of the crew, man. I think I'm going to own this place one day, Young. Dumb.
See, I love that view.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm going to start going on the other side of... Oh, he's like in hard cam, though.
Yeah, that's kind of... Well, that part's annoying. You can do everything besides hard cam.
I mean, I gotta start going more on the opposite side of hard cam because I'm always in that same corner, so I've always had the same vantage point.
Yeah,
change it up.
I need to change. I'm always hesitant. I don't want to get in any fan's way. You know what I'm saying? That's just like my thing. But you know what? F it. If I want the shot, I gotta get the shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need to spend.
What was that? Your little Michael Jackson?
Just gotta add some.
Rob's version is the.
What?
Your version of the is the. That's how you know. That's how you know Rob's drunk is when he starts doing that.
Yeah,
so we're not gonna make it to 3 matches. It's gonna be fucking gone,
Dude,
obliterated.
Blacked out Rob. Like Rob's gonna be passed out in his chair like this while we're all watching.
Like, yeah, this fucking Phoenix, dude. This fucking guy's got wings. Holy shit, man. He's fucking. What the fuck? Rob's the first match only. I've been drinking since 3 o'clock.
Can you stop making fun of me, please?
No.
It's on video now. Nate's fading.
Where's Nate at? Oh, there he is.
Your wife in the room, Nate? She watching with you?
No, I was being Rob.
Oh, making this easy. He's like.
I was tired, man. I wanted to just sleep. For real, man. It's like, like 3 hours. That was brutal. I mean, it was fun. I had a lot of fun doing that, but man, that was a long time. I was like, all right. The couch was sliding, Like the cushions, I was sliding so much, the cushions off the couch were like falling off. It's great.
Did you wake up in the same spot the next day?
No.
Like, what happened?
I just don't remember going to bed, but I did.
Like, what happened? That kick, stiffed him on that kick too.
I was having it felt like we were just like hanging out. Oh my! I think he broke his back. Oh boy!
Dude, those ropes are jangly, man.
Yeah, they are.
What the hell?
Oh my god!
So good. So good.
What a maneuver!
Phenomenal.
What a maneuver!
Yeah, I think they tightened the ropes after this.
Is there any promos after this?
Yes.
Yeah, there's an Ethan Page promo after this.
Was
Well, it's good.
Last...
We can watch the Ethan Page one because it's set up for the final match that we're watching.
Was this Ethan's last appearance?
This is his last AAW show.
Before he started to hate us.
No, he started hating us right here. Like Ed during this time, and then that's when he jumped ship to freelance.
What's Ethan Page doing in the Logan Square Auditorium? He was just here last week.
Did he debut at freelance with the jean jacket like Scott Hall coming through this? Hey, yo. It's Ethan Page time.
Hey, I heard this is where the big boys play.
Ethan, actually, it's our first year in operation. I heard this is where the up and comers play.
They were still out of like Chomp Shop and what was the
Alley.
There was the Alley, and then there was some other building they were running out of.
Watch this promo. Hey, we just beat the shit out of each other. Broke my fucking nose.
Look at Martine. He still looks the same.
Yeah. Martine doesn't age. He looks exactly the same.
Please come back. Please come back.
Oh, how wrong they were. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, come back, please.
Sick gear.
Ooh, which one? Both?
Yeah, dude, but Phoenix. It looked like he got that. Like when you go to the Halloween costume section, and you look for a WWE wrestler, like you get like the corny like spandex stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
That's before the money came through, bro.
What? That was a pretty specific example, right?
You have some experience?
I dressed up as Hollywood Hulk Hogan probably like 4 years ago. I dyed my beard black, and then I dyed my face, my skin underneath, like I
Please
shaved.
tell me
you
have pictures of this.
Please, I want to see a photo of this.
So, I haven't
cut
off
NWA. Pictures of this, 100%.
It was sick.
Guys, I gotta charge my phone. I'll be right back.
So what you jumping off, or are you just gonna get a cord?
I'm just gonna get a cord, but I'm jumping up. I'm canceling the video for a minute.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. We're watching Tommaso Ciampa.
This is awkward.
This is
awkward.
I feel like Ciampa talked a lot.
He did. Now he doesn't talk at all, right? Isn't that his thing?
Was that like he got on the mic after every one of his matches, or what?
No, that's Elgin you're thinking of.
Elgin. Mike Elgin would get on the mic after every match.
Dude, remember when Ciampa cut that promo on Penta at Bourbon Street in Spanish?
Oh, he did for real?
Oh, dude, it was hilarious. He called him like a bitch or whatever. Because him and Gargano got signed to WWE, and we thought that Bourbon Street show was their last one, and then we did a special show that wasn't part of like the season ticket thing. It was like, hey guys, we're gonna have a show at Berwyn in 2 weeks.
Shit.
Cerro Mero. And then we sold the place out with 2 weeks time. Like tickets were sold out almost instantly from the Bourbon crowd buying tickets, because back in the day before tickets were online, if you were at the show, you got first dibs at buying tickets for the next show. And
that's how Basil would be front row all the time.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was getting front row, is because I would run at intermission, and I'd get Nicole and myself our tickets.
Damn, I wish we had one more year with Ciampa, man.
God, Ciampa has done some of his best work. Ciampa has done some of his best work in NXT though. Like, it's phenomenal. We got Ethan Page.
He looks pretty much the same too.
Yeah.
Man, this guy did a lot of lens flares in his shots. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
No, it's too distracting.
I wonder where the old belt is, man. I think Danny's probably got it. Walks around the house with it.
That belt is so weird looking.
I forget that was the belt.
It doesn't look like a heavyweight championship.
Looks like the tag team title.
Dude, imagine if we had tag titles that looked like that. Shit. Dude, we got Goldberg Tribal on there.
This has got like the same Impact coloring or lighting and stuff, right? It's like blown out.
Blown out highlights.
It is. You're right. Man, this is 5 years ago. Damn.
Wow.
This was his last show with us. Damn. We'll see. I really want to know where that belt is. I want to take a picture of all the old belts. I'm sure they're all at Danny's house.
It's a good looking belt.
I like the big belt better.
Oh, big belt is way better looking.
All right, what's our next one, boys?
51 even.
51 even. We're moving to. And what match is Basil? Tell the people listening.
This is ACH versus Davey Vega. This is when Davey Vega had really good heat. People hated him. Hated
Davey Vega.
Like,
as much as he is loved now, they hated him then.
Like, it was cool to hate Davey Vega like it was cool to hate John Cena.
Yeah.
Like, it was that level.
When are we hitting play?
We're gonna hit play.
Oh crap! I already started.
Come on, man.
Okay, go back to 51 so we can all start at the same time.
We got to do this for the listeners at home, man. We got to make sure we're lined up so everybody can line up with us. PJ Drummond's a referee there.
He sure is.
Guy. All right, we ready, boys?
All right.
51 minutes. ACH taking on Davey Vega with the sash.
Recording a podcast.
Sash.
Recording a podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, play.
ACH.
Yay, pirate sash.
Vega. No, it's like it's the Vega sash, like from Vega from Street Fighter. Yeah, he used to wear the mask too. That's what the name. That's where it all comes from. Fighter Vega.
So, what was the story behind this?
I wish I can tell you.
I couldn't tell you.
This is 5 years ago. This is just. I mean, they were still really good friends at the time and everything too. So
they just had nothing to do on the card.
Probably.
I think they had met in the Heritage title series or in one of the Heritage titles tournaments prior to this, and it was like a mutual respect type match. That's what this ended up being because they're like kind of friendly and jawing here.
He used to be cool.
I mean, ACH looks the same too.
He's more jacked.
ACH is way more jacked. Yeah.
Is he?
He's swole.
So swole.
Swole, yeah.
Vega's in way better shape.
All the heat he's getting right there.
Man, Logan always loved ACH.
Yeah. But ACH, I gotta say, he was over from minute one that he walked into AAW. 2012, he was over that debut against Mason Beck. He was over right away.
On the show, which is available on YouTube
for free.
For free,
you say?
Point of No Return, 2012, classic.
AAW. YouTube /
professional wrestling. Redefined.
Redefined.
Look at ACH's. Now you can't do that.
You can't do that
Corona.
anymore.
That's
What
all
he's
that
doing
Corona.
right there.
All that Corona.
Shaking everybody's hand. What's gonna happen in locker rooms, guys? Like nobody's gonna shake hands. Nobody's
If you're gonna wrestle, okay. So Bryce Benjamin made a good point. He goes, "What's the point of not shaking hands in the locker room if you're gonna wrestle with somebody half naked?"
That's what I love. It's like you walk in and you're like, "I'm not gonna shake your hand. I'm not gonna shake your hand. I'm not gonna shake your hand. You though, I'm gonna roll around with you for 20 minutes and touch your entire body."
I guess it's gonna be selective. It's
Touch
like,
my body.
I always knew that guy was dirty. That's my excuse not to shake his hand now.
But I love we're all coughing hopefully into the like crook of our arm, and then we're elbow bumping people.
Dude, I swear to God, if anybody's like, "Oh, shake my hand," I'm like, "No, dude, I don't want to." If they say like, "But I don't care if I'm gonna get," I'm just gonna yell at people now.
Yell at people now.
I'm gonna be like, "No, I don't want to fucking shake your hand."
I'm gonna walk into a locker room and be like, 6 feet, 6 feet.
Yeah, we don't have a big enough locker room.
Fuck away from me.
Warrior works for that.
There's John. There's John in the corner.
John who?
Whatever.
Who is
I don't
he?
remember
Who's
his
John?
last name. You know.
John. I don't know John. There's a lot of familiar faces in that
You'll
crowd.
know if you see it. You'll know if you see his face.
All right.
I'm sorry, John. I don't remember your name.
Sorry, John.
Look at Henry's there.
There's a lot, man. Henry doesn't come to shows either. Like a lot of these people jumped. You know, one thing we stopped doing at Logan was that ambient lighting. I know it's not here. We would do it sporadically, but I just love the ambient lighting around the walls. Remember we used to put that stuff around the wall, like the straight spotlights or whatever, the floor lights.
Yeah. Well, this is our first time in that building, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at Vega.
Rob, look at how much better this looks when it's just like this without the red and the blue lighting in the back.
It's still dull to me. Like Logan lighting is always dull,
but it's so much easier to color grade the video or the photos, because the problem with that red and blue is it made this nasty looking purple.
Notice the old banners too. Like it's got just the old logo banner.
We didn't change the logo yet.
Yeah, and we didn't even have the Hall of Fame banners or whatever you want to call those.
No, none of that stuff happened for another almost 2 years.
I was telling Mike, I was like, we should rotate the Hall of Fame banners. You know what I mean?
Why?
Like there's so many more people we could feature. Why not rotate it per show?
Like crotch.
Like crotch. Or like Merrick Brave, who's been dying to get one.
No, he's not getting one because he keeps begging for one.
He keeps asking. Mike's like Merrick Brave wants one. He purposely won't get one because he keeps asking for it.
Guys, did you hear that?
What? Something about flu season. What is it?
Yeah, they're talking about it's cold and flu season, so you should wash your hands.
Oh my God.
Man, we didn't listen to them.
Foreshadowing, man.
Oh, and into a dirty foot.
Hey, there's Charlie.
What, 2 heels in the face, Charlie?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I don't see him.
There's Jack.
He's a. Ooh.
Where's Charlie? In the USA basketball?
No, next to the guy. So in the back corner, the guy that's dressed like that has a no. El Generico mask.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
He's two
in the corner.
It's all in blue.
Oh yeah. Man, all these guys, all these people we'd end up being friends with later on. Hey, Vega is in a lot better shape now.
He moves better, dude. Like, look at you can see how hard it is for him to move around too.
He was a late bloomer though, man. Like it took a while for Vega to find his groove,
What was Fitchett doing on this show?
I don't think Fitchett was on this show. Let me double check. Fitchett was not on the show at all.
Interesting.
For the most part, Vega was for a long time, I should say, Vega was a solo.
I hate how little of the DSLR footage we were using.
What does DSLR stand for, Rob?
Digital suck.
I forgot. I don't know.
Digital standard lens relay.
Digital suck? Is that what you said first?
Yeah, it's like digital standard. I'm gonna Google it now.
Digital standard suck relay.
What happened to my freaking video?
What happened to your video?
I don't know. I lost the match. I hear it.
You lost the match?
Digital single lens reflex.
Gotcha.
It's
right.
There's a guy in the back right corner. The referee shirt on.
Where? Back right corner?
It's Nate getting ready.
It's Nate. Yeah, I'm ready for my. I'm ready.
Put me in, coach.
I'm ready.
Oh, right here. Oh, he hit that barricade so hard.
Where's my screen?
Right before that, though, he nailed Vega on that kick.
Rob's having technical difficulties. He can't watch this match.
Oh, there it is. This is stupid.
Rob, do you edit and do everything with just one monitor?
No way. I
was about to say.
I don't have a webcam on my editing computer.
Some people are just sit in the crowd so quiet, like they don't even react to anything. I'm just like, yes.
I just
like, let me concentrate. Yeah, just
golf clap.
Golf clapping in the wrestling matches.
Why are you hating on them?
You know what?
Wake your asses up.
Since in 5 years, AAW has changed a lot. But you know what has not changed one bit?
What?
The Logan Square Auditorium.
Nope.
Those same damn curtains are still up.
That's true, man.
Probably haven't been dusted. You know
they changed the floor. The one thing they've done is the floor.
They changed the floors and they repainted the walls because now the walls are pink.
That's right.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, those curtains. He's right.
Those curtains have been up since the first wrestling show in there.
Well, it was Jakar, right? What was the first wrestling show there?
They used to be red. Now they're gray.
In like 2013 or 14 or something. I don't know.
I went to that.
Vega just did the Laney Luck.
What does that mean?
Right there. That.
The dance move?
The whip.
I hate that move. The dance move. It is the
whip
most,
and Nene?
it is the most irritating thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't get it either. What are you doing?
It's so lame.
Watch me whip.
It was like 17 years ago.
I just heard Derek St. Holmes on Contrary go, what is that? The funk? Is it like the funky chicken? I love Derek St. Holmes being like the resident old guy.
Yeah.
Because that's me. With this group, that's me. I don't know what any of that means. What do you mean by that? What is a Britney Spears? Somebody tell me. Dave Vega just getting heat. Ivan looks the same too. He doesn't change at all. Man.
I want to cut to the balcony. I want to see who's up there.
I love the commentary. Look at ultra serious beard man in the corner. He's not having any of this. Who is he talking about?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude, that was a nasty double stomp.
Did you come back, Rob?
Where was I?
I thought you lost your video stream.
He got it.
Oh no, yeah, I got it. We're back on track now. We out here.
We out here. It me.
This is where Albert love that.
But he didn't do the kip up thing.
Give me your energy. What is that? I don't remember him saying that.
He's like having an orgasm right there, like absorbing everyone's energy.
Is this like Dragon Ball stuff? I know he's in
there.
Give me your energy.
Dude, speaking of Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball commentator sang Judas.
I don't know what that means.
I
What
don't
does
know
any
what
of
that
this mean?
Yeah,
What
I
do you-
don't know. That's a foreign language to me, player.
So you've never watched Dragon Ball Z before?
No, come on, man.
You
I'm-
seriously have never
I'm-
seen an episode?
I'm 34 years old, man.
What
So?
about what? It's still on?
Dragon Ball Z was on 20 years ago, Rob. That's not an excuse.
No, I didn't watch that stuff.
Okay, you could say it's not like Dragon Ball Z came on in the year like 2020.
I watched RoboCop, Rambo, and Commando. Like,
Yes.
give me
yes.
like, and Schwarzenegger and Predator. It's like the opening scene. How sick is that when they do the
Oh my god.
like?
I love
You
it.
son of a bitch! What happened? CIA got you pushing too many pencils. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper now.
Can we
Like
just,
that shit was cool, man. Like,
It was.
you know what I'm saying? Arnold was tan as shit, sick like sick camouflage. Like, what is that stuff when they put on their face?
camouflage?
Yeah, camouflage, right?
Yeah.
He's just a cool dude. A sick buzz cut. Like, you can't beat that.
Commando?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
You ever see that movie?
I got it. I own Commando.
It's one of my favorites of all time. Like, chopping wood. Like, when he goes to that gun store and just steals all those guns, I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Single dad raising the daughter too at the same time.
Yeah.
All that shit. He's still like raising a kid. Like what a
So
fucking
good.
guy.
I wish this video was light balanced.
Oh, what was that? Oh,
That's fucking
Vega.
skill.
Vega.
That's
we're
fucking
trying to
skill by
see you.
Vega.
I see you, Vega.
I
Okay.
see you, dog. I see
Okay,
you,
haha.
dog. Let's watch RoboCop and commentate over that. That'd be cool.
Albert just too
You
short.
should.
Aw.
As long as it's not Kindergarten Cop, I'm good.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I like
Wait.
How dare you disrespect Kindergarten Cop?
No, Basil, you weren't there,
Movie's
man.
trash.
No, Basil, we were in Windsor, the three of us, and Kindergarten Cop came on TV, and Nate was traumatized with how bad it was.
They hit the woman with their car.
So, you gotta get the shit done.
Ugh, it's awful.
I
Where's
love how
my
Nate
grandson?
sees everything through 2020 eyes instead of like 1992 eyes for that movie.
Can't help it.
Dude, Nate was utterly disgusted with
That movie's amazing. How
What?
dare you?
Remember
It's
that, Rob?
trash.
How angry Nate was at fucking Kindergarten Cop?
It's pure trash.
It's not trash.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What the
so rude
fuck
of
is he
you.
doing?
It's so
What
rude
is
of you
this
to
shit?
disrespect a classic like that.
I don't care if it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Why are they bringing guns into a school?
Look at there's the top over there.
Who was up there?
All right,
Nate?
back to the action here.
Back to the action.
Roll
Vega.
up.
Oh, here we go. And ACH 1, 2, kick out. Oh, 1, 2. I'm trying to be like Tyler.
Mm.
1, 2, oh my god, oh,
16 years.
Oh, see that video footage is
It
I was
almost
listening
looks
to,
fake. I don't know. It's weird. Kind of strange. You see that?
well because it's a different focal length and everything.
Yeah, it's like probably on 1.8, but still.
look at that.
Ooh,
Oh,
that knee.
wow. No
That
rips
knee.
at that.
Damn.
Volt, man, I was listening to some show Vols did that we released. One of the free ones we put out. I forgot one of the newer ones. Yeah, Vols is a good commentator, man. He is pretty good.
He's a fantastic commentator.
He's great.
I know I break his balls once in a while, but he's a good commentator, man.
Do you not watch our shows back?
I don't
I
get
don't.
time.
I don't.
I don't.
honestly.
I'm there. Hey, I lived
yeah.
it, man.
I can't watch
I
I
believe
can't
it,
watch shows back.
I watch a lot of our shows back. He's great.
He is very good.
I honestly, I just can't do it.
I lived it, Nate.
Haha.
Yeah, but I need to watch my work again.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right. You're watching game film. You know, like I know you're not into sports, but like if we're watching, Tom Brady, game film. That's what you're watching as a referee. You're watching your what you did wrong and what you did right.
Yep.
I'll watch back matches that I know were like really good.
Oh, dude, he landed on his shoulder pretty hard.
Wait.
What's that?
Oh, that super kick.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh, see, that was such a good cut. That was such a good cut.
This is like a sleeper match, man.
Wow.
That's why I wanted us to watch this match.
Yeah.
I remember how good this one.
Wow. Vegas.
Look
Wow,
at that
he went over, huh?
Exactly.
Hey, Vegas is a little underrated, man.
He
Vegas
is, man.
Hella underrated.
He's like, that was great. That was a great finish.
This is where Danny really wanted to go with building big up.
Listen to that heat.
Damn.
Where's Fitchett in all this?
Chilling.
Fitchett and him weren't teaming too much.
All right.
They were like forced to team.
Moving on.
All right, so I'm gonna find the next.
Just the last one. We got one more. How many more?
We got two more.
Two more. What's next?
So okay, so we've got at 150. So everyone go to 150 before we play. It's 150 exactly.
150. All right.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
150. Wait, hang on. Before we do that, I'm on this Iron Curtain match.
Mm-hmm.
He just went right into the next match.
Who's this big dude?
I forget this guy's name. Tank Toland? Is it Tank Toland? No. What the hell was that guy's name? I forget that dude's name.
I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, Nate, I forget this guy's name.
And I know Benjamin Boone's one of the guys on the outside, but I don't know who the other one is.
Yeah.
The bearded guy.
The guy
Wait, is that Bernard?
The thick dude.
Trent, is that Bernard?
Wait, hold on. What timestamp are you at? Let me see.
Hang on.
Let me see where we're at here.
142.26.
All right, let's take a look who this guy is. Let's see. You're talking about the big, thick guy? That guy, right? Yeah, the big, thick dude with the tattoos and like the skirt kind of thing.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. We should look up the results, and we'll maybe know.
No, it just says
Iron
versus Christian Faith.
This was a pretty good feud, though. We lose Rob?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
No, my apologies, guys. I don't know. I think
he's got into his partner. He doesn't even say the guy's name.
Is that Bernard though, Trent?
Moondog Bernard? No, that's not him. No, that's not him.
No, the guy on the corner.
The guy getting on the outside.
Yeah.
On the outside, Bernard. Yeah.
Okay, and Benjamin Boone.
But who's the other guy in the ring? I can't figure that out.
I don't know.
If you guys know, for the listeners who are watching along, if you know who the guy in the ring is, leave a comment or reply to the new Instagram that was started at, what's the handle?
Oh, man. So the actual Instagram that we started.
It's actually live.
It's actually live. Like we got somebody still. They didn't come forward, Rob. They did not come forward and tell us who under our nose started an Instagram without our permission and will not reply to the messages about it.
Is it still up?
It's still up, man. Yeah. But the official one is the BSB Show Pod is the official one. I got to report the other guy, man.
BSB Show Pod?
The BSB Show Pod. That's the real one.
There is a real one?
So that's what we made.
What kind of things can, as a follower, what can I expect to see on that Instagram, Trent?
Pictures of Basil sitting in his chair, eating Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
With a sick 2016 Cubs World Series shirt on.
Sick. Just chilling, being happy,
Well, while we wait for Basil, for the listeners that are listening still, go check out the Instagram at the BSB Pod.
BSB Show Pod.
BSB Show Pod.
Wait. And whoever made the fake one, can you come forward already?
Yeah. I'd like to talk with. We should bring them on.
We'll bring you on the show.
Fan page. What if there's a fan page? Like, what if somebody was like, you know what? I'm tired of them talking about doing it. I want to do it for them and do a good service and be a good Samaritan and to make it happen. They
didn't even respond to us. And it's not like they post saying it's bullshit, man. It's bullshit.
What if they're making money off of it?
There's no posts on it.
Which
Set up
one's
the bio to act like it's art.
Which one's the good one?
The good one is the BSB Show Pod. That's the actual one.
With 38 followers.
Yeah, I guess. We're just like in a roll here. We gotta report the other guy.
Well, you know what people do with like websites? They buy domain names, right? And they just sit on them, and then they just hustle and be like, "Hey, you know what? You want this domain name, Microsoft? Well, you're gonna have to pay me $1 billion. Throw me a freaking bone here, Scott.
Throw me a freaking bone here, Scott.
I shall call him Mini-Me."
Oh, let's see what this guy's name.
Well, this podcast has completely unraveled while we wait for Basil, who's going to the bathroom. But if you're listening, thank you, guys. I know it's a different podcast, but we're really trying to switch it up a little bit with,
It's
no sense. And Basil is back in the business.
What did you just call me?
Basil.
Basil? I'll take it. Okay, so I had to take a little dumpski.
I planted some basil today.
Is it because you ate all that Ben and Jerry went right through you? What kind of Ben and Jerry did you have for the audience at home? I was just plugging the Instagram, the real Instagram. So can you post a picture of what you're eating to the Instagram? So that way you get a lot of likes and a lot of mentions and a lot of hashtags.
And hashtag,
I had
you gotta
peanut butter
tag Ben and Jerry's. You gotta tag Ben and Jerry's. You gotta hashtag everything.
Do you know what's also good is that I'm lactose intolerant.
Jesus Christ. Can we get on to the next match?
All right.
Where did you go?
He's right there.
No, I see
another beer.
Also, Basil, you do have to post on the BSB show pod.
Yeah.
At least a photo of the four of us in the block or something.
I'll post it right. Oh wait,
All
Nate
right.
just started following us. Wow.
151. He was following you got to report the knockoff one, man.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. 151, right? We're going to one timestamp 151.
150.
150. Yeah.
150.
150. All right, hang on. Everybody ready at 150?
Yep. Cutting a podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, play.
Chris Hero. Who's your hero?
Chris Hero.
Trent.
Thank you.
It's PJ again.
The crowd is banana.
Let's just soak it in. I like when he does that. Let's just soak it in.
PJ didn't have the main event?
No. He got demoted by this point. No, I'm just kidding.
He got demoted.
Get fired.
I gotta say, I loved it when Chris Hero would paint his face.
Why do you paint his face?
Cultural appropriation.
Was that like his battle? Like, was he trying to be like Mel Gibson in Braveheart?
He was trying to mock Pentagon.
He did Pentagon face paint.
Yep.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sick.
But like he painted his face too when he teamed up with Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
That was so dope.
Listen to this crowd here. It's fucking nuts, man.
Wow. It's great.
November 28th.
It's awesome.
This is great.
Thick Hero and thin Penta, huh? Look at that. Penta was small and like his muscles weren't even as big.
Oh yeah, he was.
Right? He was like smaller.
He's got a big stir on his back.
Yeah, though, huh?
Oh wow.
That shot was great.
It's great.
Great.
Oh, that's great.
Great. Great.
Oh man.
Guys, that balloon is still on the ceiling.
Who's going to get it down, Nate? We should have stopped the show to get it down. Remember at Homecoming? At Impact Homecoming? Didn't Pizza Time have to get on the ladder and hang the belt back?
Yeah, they cut away from it because it was like they cut away from it on the video and they didn't show it because it fell.
Yeah. And Pizza had to run up and put the belt back on. And if you watch the video of it, You hear the crowd going, pizza, pizza, pizza.
Remember too when we sat there and watched it, we were like, who's that dude in the suit? He's so smart.
Oh.
Because we were like, nobody got it nobody knew it happened except for him.
Yeah. I did love this look of Pentagon. This is, I guess, the Lucha Underground look.
That was his Lucha Underground look. That was like in the mix because he was doing Pentagon Dark.
Yeah.
So he was wearing a lot of just all black.
This is what you call a locker room sellout, everybody. In the Logan Square case, the balcony sellout.
Yep.
Everybody's up there, huh? Everybody. Look at this. Hero can go, man. Hero is a great wrestler, no doubt.
He's tremendous.
Look at that. Wow.
His matches always had like a big fight feel too.
Yeah. His timing's great. You know, the way he stops, looks at the crowd, breathes it in, soaks up the room.
He takes his time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What are you drinking, Rob?
That's a White Claw.
Ooh, ain't no laws with some claws.
You know what is a funny story about White Claw? My mom, she cleans my house because she's a clean freak and she gets bored, so she likes to clean my house. And when my mom cuts her own grass too, she refuses to me to let her cut her grass. But anyways, beside the point. She doesn't drink. She's not a drinker, but when she cuts lawn or does like some kind of activity, she likes to chug a beer, right? So like usually I have like Miller Lite or some like trash, but like a couple weeks ago she was cleaning my house and I wouldn't have any beer. She's like, I'm like, Mom, I got a White Claw. She's like, well, she didn't know what that was. I'm like, it's like flavored carbonated water. So she chooses black cherry flavor and she chugged that thing, man.
Hell yeah.
Like chug. Like she would have put Mance Warner to shame.
Are you serious? Did she like it?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's good. It's
good.
different.
It's good. Did you have a second one right afterwards?
No. Just one beverage.
I would have loved it if your mom was like, there's no laws with claws.
There's no laws with the claws.
They're crazy. You're crazy too, Rob.
All right, back to the match.
Back to the match here. Back to the action, everybody. We got Pentagon here. Quite in the crowd for a chop ski.
Ooh.
That chop was so hard. They say it's still echoing. It's still echoing off the walls of Logan Square Auditorium 5 years later, everybody. That it's still going.
This is Hero's last classic because the next year he goes to WWE immediately after the Jim Lynam tournament. Because he was, fun fact, he was supposed to win the first Jim Lynam tournament.
Yep.
I saw Hero versus Trevor Lee at Epic. That was a good match.
Oh yeah, so good.
Great match. I think it's one of Mike's favorite matches.
It was great. Trevor Lee was great, man.
He was good, man. That's a good shot.
I love how hard this match is.
Yeah, keep in mind in these kind of points, right? Like you got Pentagon making a debut, like you're gonna kill it, no doubt. Big fight for Hero to have.
Oh man,
he's gonna kill it.
Oh good.
Oh, look at Kevin Owens' tee back there.
Yeah, that's Ichiban.
That's a big dude.
BD Smooth back there too.
Is he? I wonder where I'm standing. Am I still in that weird corner?
You're probably still in that corner talking to your metalheads.
I'm not there. They just showed that corner. No, that's different. I don't know where I am. Find me. I'm probably out there.
Oh, look at that. There's me yelling right there. Look at that.
Where?
Behind Penta.
I'm against the wall.
Yep.
Zero miedos.
Zero fear. Dude, look at that balcony. Look, that is the definition of a curtain sellout right there.
Balcony sellout, man. Zero miedos.
Hero is just so fucking talented, man.
What happened? He's like, no, he's not working anymore.
No, he's still doing NXT. He does NXT UK. His gimmick is that he's the best UK wrestler.
But he's not from Ohio.
So that's the heel part of it.
it's a shame that he never made it further though.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think obviously it was the body issues, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because what's crazy is he was stupid skinny when he left NXT the first time, and and there was just like all that weight just and more came back.
It's a Barry Windham issue. Same
but
thing.
It doesn't. But like, look at it doesn't affect him in the ring at all.
It didn't do anything to his game.
No, and I agree, and that's why they rehired him, is because regardless of it, he still performed.
But it's an aesthetic business, gentlemen. You know that.
If he changed up his outfit a little bit more, like now he does the jerseys and stuff on NXT like full time, but like I don't know, he tried to squeeze into those tights for too long.
But for the longest time, he was actually known to be one of the more innovative guys.
Dude, look at that! Just like hating fans with no issues.
Yeah, he literally just didn't give a shit who was sitting there.
That's awesome.
I think I was like, "Hey, loco." Summer slug bodies. What do you call it?
Right. Zero fucks.
Oh wow.
0 fucks. Oh, there's Penta masks in the crowd, man.
Yeah, dude. He would make so much money. Look at it. Alex is like, no, you're not taking my beer.
Like, you want his beer?
Who's that?
And Alex is like,
next to that Alex dude. I see him in
yellow?
like shows all the time. No, in the white hero shirt.
I think it's this dude, Gabe, who always just come with Alex.
Look at Heil. Sick.
Yeah, he's there.
Mikhail.
There's that John guy in the gray shirt behind Ivan.
Yeah. He comes once. Oh, there's my old roommate Johnny.
His name's not John. His name is Greg. His name is Greg something.
But my old roommate Johnny's front row too, right there.
See? It's so fun to see. Look at the crowd, man. Who's your hero? I love Chris.
I will tell you, there is nothing better than when I used to live in Logan Square, and it was a 3-minute ride to the building.
I love that Chris Hero used to have that custom song. The whole
Who's
crowd.
Your hero? Chris Hero.
It was fun.
Knockout artist.
What is it? Here comes the best. Here comes the best.
I love people who have custom theme songs. Like, it's just so much cooler when you have like that song that's made for you. Like MJF's theme was made for him.
Does he? Does he use that same one in AEW?
They altered it. They altered it.
That one.
The overall of it's still there, but they've altered it now. Now it says at the beginning, it says, "I'm better than you, and you know it."
You know it.
Or like Keith Lee's theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Keith Lee's theme song.
Man of the Hour. Hey, duh.
I want that green Power Ranger shirt. I'm hella jealous right now.
Who's wearing that?
I don't know. But I'm mad. Dude, look at how fucked up the guardrails are on the left side.
Like, they got that gangster lane.
That gangster lane.
Huh?
Oh,
wow. Spiked
such a nasty pile driver.
Like Owen Hart and Stone Cold right there.
Shit. Welcome to Memphis.
American. Speaking of pile drivers, remember when pile drivers were banned in Louisiana during Mania weekend, and Besties only had one match at Pancakes and Pile Drivers? They're like, we can't not hit pile drivers. They hit pile drivers off the ladder.
Yeah, and then they got their license taken away.
And they're like, we don't give a fuck. We're never wrestling here again.
I'm like, what did it cost you? It's like $19. Totally worth it.
I think Sammy paid for it too.
And then David Arquette came out.
Who did?
David Arquette.
Oh, that's right. They finally got to have that face off.
Yeah.
And Fidget, right?
Dude, I'm standing on the chair back there.
You see this new David Arquette documentary that came out?
So good.
No, I want to though.
I
You
shot
seen it
something
already?
for that. I don't know if it'll make the final cut.
You filmed something for
I
it?
think you did.
With
I don't
fit
remember.
shit.
That was at Warrior.
Mm.
No.
No, fit shit. And I think it was at Epic.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it'll make the final cut or not, but
Is it out already or what?
I mean, I don't think it's out yet, but it looks good though. I mean,
Wait, you filmed something for the David Arquette show at Epic?
Because Fitchett, remember
Yeah.
Fitchett's gimmick was calling out David Arquette for the longest time?
Yeah.
I don't know if it made the final cut or not. I mean, I did. It was raw footage that I filmed that Fitchett needed to get done, but
Yeah.
I don't whether it makes it or not. I haven't been contacted about credit, so I don't know if it.
Ooh.
Oh my,
Jeez.
this is murder!
Oh.
Great shot right there.
You start
These
doing
are
those
great shots.
You start doing those shots, Rob.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's what you do
Arquette.
anyway, though, isn't it? Or what do you do?
Oh no!
Oh,
Wow!
Well,
So
the
hear
great
that?
style too. Yes.
so good.
Damn. I did not realize they both lost in their debuts.
They weren't
Yeah.
they weren't over as much as they were. This is right at the beginning of their peak. This is after Lucha Underground season 1.
Look, just because you're making a debut, I mean, AEW's, the cream of the crop. There's a lot of tough talent out there, and to make a debut, it's tough to try to get a W out here,
Also look at who the competition was. Tommaso Ciampa and Chris Hero.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Jordan and Pippen, you know what I mean?
They still made bank off masks for like 6
Yeah.
shows in a row.
Oh, dude, Pento used to tell me how much he used to make per show just on merch. It was disgusting.
Oh, it'd be
I don't
insanity.
see a lot. I mean, obviously we haven't had a show, but the last couple of shows, I haven't seen a lot of talent sell merch.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they're so hesitant to go by the ring to sell merch. I don't get it.
Guys, did your sound cut out too?
It's
Yes.
because
Did.
the music cut up was on, and we cut out the
Oh.
music due to copyright to avoid.
It's his personal one though. I'm surprised.
I think it was just a habit of cutting out all the music,
That's kind of
regardless. So
Zero Meadows. All right, cool. What's the next one? What are we doing? The main event?
we got main event, and that's coming up. We got this promo. Okay, so that match
That's a
starts.
good shot right there. Oh. This is a cool shot.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the guy who just won bowing to the guy he beat. From
Right.
a psychological standpoint, what is that doing?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, they
Pentagon and Phoenix would come back and sell a shit ton of tickets. So
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at this! Boom! Fuck you!
Yep.
this is the thing everybody wanted to see.
what?
He used to do this all the time in Lucha Underground.
Correct.
arm
The
snap.
arm breaker. That's when the arm breaker meant something.
Oh man, Phoenix face Penta heel.
Oh, this has wait, Trevor Lee and Eddie Kingston and who's the other guy?
Ethan.
Ethan are okay. This is gonna be great. I'm
So
excited about this.
this was Ethan's last show. This is Trevor Lee's first time challenging for the heavyweight championship, and then at the end of the show there is a special little thing that happens. So we're gonna wait until we're not gonna just finish watching right when the match cuts out, because
Mhm.
something really Trent knows what I'm talking about.
I
Something
remember.
really good happens, and it
Big
literally this is what changed this set precedence.
Yeah, that was me. He
What-
high-fived me. You see that?
What are you guys watching? And what timestamp are you at?
I'm
We're still
I'm
Phoenix
paused.
is- Oh, you didn't see? Look at Phoenix attacking Penta, and as Chris leaves, he high-fives me.
They
didn't
were
realize.
Penta and Phoenix had a huge rivalry going on. So their partnership was forged through the rivalry.
Oh,
Yeah, so they used to always face each other all the time. So and then in the US they started tagging a lot more. So.
Gotcha.
All right. So timestamp, we are at 2:14:25 for the beginning of the main event.
2:14. Set up the main event again, Basil.
So, triple threat match. Ethan Page defending up against Trevor Lee and Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston, already a former one-time AAW heavyweight champion. Trevor Lee, relative newcomer to the scene in the Midwest. So, his first shot at the championship.
What's the timestamp?
2:14:25.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is everybody queued up?
Not yet. Not yet. I mean, 2:14:25.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold on.
Ethan with a Triple H t-shirt.
Yeah, I still have that t-shirt because that's when he came out. This is when he was working with Evolve, and that's right when Evolve and WWE's partnership kind of started. And this is when they were working at La Boom in New York a lot. And Triple H's music hit, and then Ethan Page comes out, and it's just massive heat on Ethan. It was amazing. So he started wearing the Triple H All Ego shirt.
It's it's one of those things where you're like, he'd never do that now. You know what I mean?
No, but I mean, he has more of an identity. But that was also when he was trying to get into WWE and all that stuff at the time. So it was a much different career path than what he's on now.
Yeah. All right, we doing it?
All right.
Let's get this.
Cutting a podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, play.
All right, 1 hour time limit.
So all of our championships are.
Look at this grimy guy.
He was even small back then.
Yeah, dude. It's funny how much definition some of these guys put on.
It's just time, man.
One thing else I remember, I recall one of my takeaways this night was that Ethan Page walked in. I think even knowing it was his last night, he's 25 here only, or 26 or whatever it is. I distinctly remember. I was still new to the company, and the whole system was new to me. And I remember he walked in and said hello to every single person. I'm talking from the boys to the guy sweeping the floor in the building. It was unreal. And I was like, man, it's really respectful. It's a nice thing to do for people. That's a good move when you walk in somewhere, is to acknowledge everybody.
Ethan is one of my boys, one of my good friends in this business. So.
It's a professional thing to do. I agree with that.
Ethan was the first person besides Sammy and all the Ohio boys, obviously, but Ethan was like the first person in the Impact locker room to really help me out and made sure I was doing good and stuff like that. He was always checking on me that first day at homecoming. So. Really always appreciated that about him. Plus, now we just have such a good friendship. So,
I just have to say,
yes.
PJ did 2 matches back to back.
2 bangers.
How do you feel about that, Nate? As a senior official, how do you feel about that?
Nate, you are the senior official.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Whether you like it or not.
No, you're the senior official. Shut up.
Well, who says you're not? That's what I'm saying. Who is then?
I say I'm not.
Who is then?
So here's the thing:
I want to know what the criteria is here.
Okay, so I'll explain. I'm gonna turn these guys off. Pemberton was there before me.
Okay.
Took extended breaks, but was still there before me.
Okay.
Sam started 1 show before I did. So they both have seniority over me. And
look at Ethan. Sorry.
What are you doing?
He was sitting back in the corner while Trevor and Eddie were fighting, and then they realized Ethan's not doing anything, so Ethan was pretending like he was fighting someone.
Nate, it's not all about seniority, though, is it? Because
it is. They also started refereeing in general before me. But
when it comes to roles and what you've done for the company specifically, that's more important than just time itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like a vice president of a company does. If everybody that worked 40 years at a company and became vice president, it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. The three of us work together very well, and we all, talk to each other about what we want, and we all make the list together.
Here's the deal here. Knowing Nate how I know him,
He's
too humble. He's too humble to accept the title, and he's too humble to say, "Yeah, you know what? I am the senior referee." He's too humble to say that.
We're giving him that title.
And so here's the deal. It's decided. Nate's the senior referee of AAW. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I like Sam.
I'm getting him a polo that says that.
I want you to.
How this works?
Hey,
What's
Nate.
your size? Medium? He's a medium, I think.
Hey, Nate. When we were in Texas together, who came up with the match cards with the refs?
You did.
Okay, well, that doesn't count. But who gave you the coolest matches?
You did.
Yeah, so that means you're the senior official.
I was the only one down there.
It doesn't matter. That's
not true. Pemberton was there.
But it doesn't matter. Nate, you're the senior official. Deal with it.
This match is great, you guys.
He's so humble. It's adorable.
Look at this.
Take the attention off of me right now. All right, senior official Nate.
I love Eddie.
What was the purpose of Eddie Kingston's one glove? Just curious.
That's the one that he hits you with, so he doesn't break his knuckles.
He's actually a huge Michael Jackson fan.
That has nothing to do with Michael Jackson.
Sure. Ask Eddie what he thinks of Michael Jackson. You wait for a 45-minute conversation. Come on, man.
Ask him what he thinks about DMX. That's a 45 minute.
There you go. That's some
DMX is my life, man.
But they don't hear me though.
They don't know about that. You want narration? You want me to tell you what it means to me? I'll tell you what DMX means to me, but I can't tell you because you wouldn't understand, man. This is about my life.
DMX impersonation, but that's an Eddie Kingston impersonation?
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh.
You should have seen me at 3 a.m. last night sending my buddy lies tequila promos on Facebook Messenger.
Wow, and he pushed him? What a scumbag.
What a scumbag.
Hell of a rock bottom.
Look at that.
Oh, that had to hurt.
That's interesting.
Yikes.
No padding.
No pretty blue pads here.
Somebody get that hard camp centered.
Yeah, for real. Dude, it was so brutal.
I heard some guy in the crowd go, "Fuck you." I love the one guy you can hear in the crowd above everybody else who's like swearing obnoxiously.
Oh, look at Dave Hancock is there.
There's you right there again.
There's me.
Why are you with nobody?
Basil,
oh no, I'm with Greg. Greg is to the right of me. He's sitting down.
Greg, your brother-in-law, Greg?
No. That was that's Greg Matador.
Matador?
Or whatever. I forgot. Oh,
that's disgusting.
What is this?
All ego.
I'm offended.
Why do we look at this?
Why are we zooming in on his butt?
Zoom in on his open ass. I mean, it's a heat grabber.
Man, here we go.
Sure.
Ooh.
Wow.
That was good.
You ever knee bump a guy with your pants off your ass?
Oh, that's so much butt.
That's a lot of ass.
How is this on YouTube right now?
I'm surprised it is too.
Dude, there's Corona, man. Corona.
Just
Eddie got ordered Corona from that.
Yeah, I don't think they knew that this. I don't think Mike knew this was in here when he put it up.
Yeah.
Probably got bird flu from that too.
Jesus. And they chant for it. That's the weird thing.
Paul,
I can't you believe it, bro?
Dude, you showed his ass.
Kobashi chops. Come on, man. More ass. Kobashi chopping his ass.
Where's Trevor Lee?
Chilling. Showing his ass.
There he is.
Whatever happened to Trevor Lee?
Cameron, right?
Cameron Grimes.
Cameron.
I like how like if you don't go to Impact, you don't exist in wrestling to Trent.
If you go AAW to Impact, and I know where you are. If you go
like,
anywhere else, I don't know what happened to you. I can't believe the ass is still out here.
It's so much butt. I don't remember.
Oh, this is too much. Like
this is Ethan not giving a fuck about his last match.
This is like at the same time, it's like you're killing whatever it would have had. The moment would have been like it's too much at this point.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, he definitely did not give a shit.
We should ask Watson if he has pictures.
Yeah, hey Watson, how many pictures do you have of Ethan's butt?
You have any like HD shots of his ass? Yeah, dude. HD. Trevor Lee's been in this match like 38 seconds total.
Was this the first time we had that Windy City that entrance set up?
This is the first time we were in this building.
In Logan. It was a debut.
That's right.
Yeah. That's why it was a big deal too. I remember it was such a huge deal to finally get this building. Because
we had that entrance at Berwyn and then we had video screens at Bourbon. So it made sense to have a video screen so we can have the promos and shit here.
Yeah. It's consistent. I'm glad that's a big reason why it's back.
I'm glad it's back because it was all those promos. Like that was a big reason when we were only doing Logan shows but this is before Rob was in and I was always recording video. I didn't want to do it because I was like nobody's going to fucking see it.
Yeah.
Like what's the point? I just told Ethan about the all his butt in that match.
You text him? Like,
yeah, I just
texted you showed him the Windy City Classic 15.
Guys, it's a perfect time to plug the Twitter handle and Instagram. For those who are listening, thank you again for joining us on the Backstage Boys. We are here on a watch-along, watching the Windy City Classic 11 from 2015. Thanks again for just tuning in and hanging out with us during this unusual time in the world. Trent?
Yeah, you guys can follow us at the BSB show on all social media. Well, Twitter and Facebook and now on Instagram at the BSB show pod. Yeah, damn it. Gimmicks. We'll talk about it.
I fucking hate that person.
Did you report the bad one yet or no?
No, not yet.
You're right now.
Next week.
Next week it is.
There you go. There's a new gimmick.
That's the new gimmick. Fuck
Wow.
yes. That's right. Take that, you fucking imposter, son of a bitch. That's great.
Huge pop.
Great, bro. Rob some cheers.
Taking it back there. Taking it back.
That's good. That big pop. Huge pop. Look at that.
You know
I love that.
You know what's crazy about Trevor Lee is that the dude is like, what is he, like 23 years old?
At this time, yeah.
Yeah, but he seems like, I don't know, man. Like something about him gives off like he's like 27, 28, like a seasoned vet. You know what I mean?
It's his dad. That's why his dad was a wrestler.
Yeah.
Crazy.
His dad's a promoter, yeah. He's passed away.
All those second gen wrestlers, very rarely show their. There's a few exceptions. But very rarely show their age.
Yeah, he started really early, but he also got it really early.
Yep.
Yeah. That's true. And you can see the difference, man. You see guys like him at 23, you're like, God damn, he's so ahead of his time. Look at this showdown.
Oh, can't do that these days.
I did not like that.
It was a little choppy. Motherfucker! Rob's the biggest Eddie Kingston mark.
Oh yeah, big time.
Kingston swears, Rob pops.
This was three-way dance rules.
Oh,
I completely forgot this was three-way dance rules.
Trevor Lee's out.
Love it.
I need to say something. three-way dances need to come back because it is I hate triple threat matches. I think three-way dances are way better.
Oh, wow.
Take it off, you little bitch.
Great finish.
Wow. Man. Random, like, getting on the mic in the middle of the match.
Where did he get the mic from?
Jimmy D. Jimmy D is submissive, man. He just gives up that mic pretty easily. He should just be like, oh, I ain't giving you the fucking mic.
Damn it,
You know
Jimmy.
what? You know what though? I was watching the show that we put up on YouTube today.
Destination. Which one you put up today? Oh, Point of No Return, 2012.
That's the one. I was watching Point of No Return today, and in the Mischief match with Danny, Truth is about to whip her with his belt, and you can see Jimmy, like, because he's right next to him, and he kind of like half-heartedly reaches to like try and stop him. It's tremendous.
Really? I never noticed that. No, Truth. Don't hurt her. The match between Danny and Mischief is a 5-star classic. It puts Flair and Steamboat to shame. Absolutely. I mean, Nate and I were talking about earlier today how it should have won the Observer Awards for Match of the Year 2012.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great.
It's great.
There we go.
It's great.
It's great. Great. Okay. Ego in Kingston.
I mean,
Ooh,
oh my.
That was a good spine buster.
Nothing beats Arn Anderson's, though.
So, Ethan just told me that Danny requested the ass spot.
Are you serious?
So okay, he told me to just tell the whole story. Okay.
What?
I'm telling him right now.
No,
I'm not gonna. He's with his family. And okay, so I'm telling him, like, we're watching the spot where you showed all your ass, and he goes, "'Cause I didn't care." And Danny wanted me to do the spot because he got the ass spot over at PWG. But the first time he did the ass spot was against Jimmy Jacobs in AAW, and I guess Danny didn't remember. So he did the ass spot really big and over the top for this show because Danny wanted the ass spot.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Wait, so
Danny did an ass spot?
Danny wanted that ass spot that happened with Ethan.
Yeah.
Danny was requesting it.
What if Danny
did one too? You saying? Is that what you're saying?
So Danny noticed it because remember, you know how Danny's a PWG mark.
Yeah.
And he saw it on the PWG show, and he's like, "Hey, I really want you to do the spot."
Oh, he did it. You're saying Ethan did it with Jimmy Jacobs? You're saying
Ethan did it first with Jimmy Jacobs at AAW, but I guess Danny didn't see it, so it doesn't count.
Got it.
Do you remember why it got over at PWG?
I don't remember.
Because he did it. He did it in front of Sofia Vergara from Modern Family.
Oh, that was the show she went to that got all the buzz. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, she went to that show and it got a ton of buzz.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when Topanga went to PWG. She's a big old Leo Rush mark.
Is she?
Yeah.
Topanga. Ooh, close. That's nice of him to share the whole story.
Yeah, he's like, tell the whole story. He's like, don't tell half of it. Tell the whole story on the podcast.
Tell the whole ass.
Because I told him, I was like, do you want me to tell? Can I say the story? And he goes, yeah, tell the whole story. He's like, don't be a pussy. Say the whole thing.
Fuck it. Tell him to call in. That'd be awesome. Hey,
yeah, it's 11:15 right now, dude. He's got a kid.
So what?
He's clearly awake, texting you to tell the whole story.
Okay, texting is different than going on the phone.
Bring him on the line. Bring him on the line.
Call him and say, "Do you want to tell the whole story?"
You can add a caller.
Hold on. I don't know if he'll pick up.
Like,
no, not on that line. On the Skype line.
No, I'm not gonna make him go on Skype and all that right now.
Hilarious. call
If
you
you're
the page
scared,
a
man,
lot.
go buy a dog.
Go buy a dog.
Go buy a dog. Rob's drunk.
I can't have a dog. I live in a condo.
He's hammered. Rob's got his glasses are sweating even. Look at that.
Man, these near falls are so close.
Damn, Rob, you're like about to fucking murder me through that screen right now. These are close near fall. These are close enough, Nate, that like you as a referee almost may have to count some of these through if they
It looks
fuck
like
up,
it, yeah.
which could change the course of
Eddie
any.
Kingston so well.
Eddie Kingston's what?
Sells so well.
It's a fight, man. It's a fight. Yes. Oh, his own
Oh,
finisher.
the rock bottom.
There we go.
Oh,
These are so like this is like a good testament to both of them of how well they're kicking out on these near falls.
Yeah.
Right?
Who's gonna leave here with the goal? Danny Daniels.
man, Danny Daniels needs to come back.
One more match. Come
I
on,
want
man.
to referee for Danny Daniels so bad.
We all just
That'd
have
be
to bother him with it constantly to tell him to come back.
Who would be the best Danny Daniels opponent current roster?
Paco.
You think so?
100% Paco.
I feel like
Eddie
Eddie.
Paco.
I feel like Eddie relates to Danny more than Paco.
Kurt really wants the match though.
I think Kurt would be great.
Yeah.
Kurt
Kurt
would be
says he wants the
fantastic.
match.
Kurt
Eddie versus Danny though, that would be some storytelling and a half, huh?
dude, Eddie and Danny would be amazing.
Man.
I feel like Eddie would be able to protect Danny too.
But Kurt's like, I want to do it. I want that match, Dan.
Dude, he wants to
I want
headbutt Danny. You know that. Like that's all he wants to do. He just wants to headbutt the fuck out of him.
I just want to see Danny throw a one last pile driver in his own fucking ring, man. Just one last one.
Sick.
Can you imagine just him just fucking boom? Like Paco fucking breaking Paco's fucking neck. Or we should bring Mischief out of retirement for one more match.
Dude, it's crazy how Liam and Watson are standing like on the same corner. Where like Mao, me, and Watson, we always try to be from different angles.
There it is. There it is. Oh shit.
Oh,
damn,
I love
he
it.
got him good there.
Oh, these are
Down
good.
goes right shot.
Hey, tell Paige this is a damn good match, man.
I told him, I'm like, we're all popping for this.
It's a great
Yeah.
match. Yeah, he went out pretty good.
I was wild.
Eddie's, take that glove off, man.
Dude, he just beat.
Oh, Eddie with the dunk.
Oh, new champ.
This is highlighted in the and then there was King documentary that was shot by myself.
That's
Check
right,
it out
man. Rob.
YouTube /.
Now wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Come out. Who's gonna come out?
Wait, just watch, man.
This guy right here. He's like in every time I'm editing these freaking videos, like this guy's in every shot.
I don't know who that is. Man. Hey, Kingston. That was his second reign? Am I
Second.
right?
This is his second reign because
Yeah.
this is the last time he was champion.
Hey, Eddie was a good champ, man. Eddie was fun as a champion. I know he wanted to do some. He was serious about it. He was real proud of being a champion.
Oh,
look at this son of a bitch!
There he is.
from NXT. Oh,
This was 2 days after he got his release from NXT.
Look how
2 days.
thin and jacked he is, though, coming out of that performance center, bro.
Oh,
Look at that
Performance Center Sammy looks so
shit. Look
good.
at the arms, man.
holy shit!
No tattoos, clean.
By the way, I just want to say Sammy's new gear is sick. I like it. It's like tactical.
Right?
Yeah, he's doing
Or
that.
that
He's
Art of
hacker
War.
thing.
No, an Art of War, the most
Oh.
recent one. Like his new refreshed gear he's got on.
I think that was his test run for I think he did it on Impact that same
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, that's what I figured. With the IC, whatever.
Yeah,
This was also This was the first place he showed up after he left.
yeah. That fucking Mike was dying all night. That Mike.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was so, because literally 2 days before, or the Wednesday before, he got his release from NXT.
Yeah.
And this is the first place he showed up, and it made such a big deal because not only did we have Penta, we had Phoenix debut, we had Sammy show up. So we had 3 debuts technically that day.
What I'm saying,
And
man.
It was such a big. This was the turning of old AAW to more along the lines of what we had until about summer of last year.
Yeah. This was what the current run you saw was this. This was the start of it.
This was the very start of that run.
Yeah.
Sammy's so great, man. I had that like the last like Art of War. He was so good, man. Like I had this epiphany how good he is.
He's amazing.
And then I remember it was so awkward. I was like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. He goes, you want to buy a 8x10? And I was like, no. It's like, no.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Get out of my face right now, Basil.
I got bills. Okay. I don't have time.
Man.
We'll talk to you socially. Unless you're
gonna
but I'm telling you, that's PC,
the last match.
That was it. But I'm telling you, man, that PC, when wrestlers go in there, they come out looking like a fucking animal.
I mean, he looked great. You know? He looked fantastic. Right? But, I mean, oh, shit. No, also no tattoos. He had very clean skin.
Yep.
Oh, boys, that was fun, huh? So a little pick and choose. We pick an event, pick a couple best stuffs out of it, and talk over. That was nice. Something to do during quarantine episodes. We have nothing to actually talk about other than canceled shows. But, that was fun. Episode 64, Windy City Classic 11, took place on November 28th, 2015. A little mini walk along, or I should say watch along review. That was cool. I had fun. I would like to do that again. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah, definitely. I liked it. It was good hanging out. You know, hopefully the fans enjoyed it. For those that watched it through, hope you guys just had a good time hanging out with us and had your mind taken off a little about what's going on right now. You know,
absolutely.
Well, definitely appreciate that.
Nice. We'll do it again. We're probably gonna plan another speakeasy for AAW again on Twitch. We'll be doing stuff like this as we're locked up. This is the stuff we can do. We'll bring it to you guys as much as we can. I do like stuff like this. This is interactive, so this is definitely a lot of fun. Maybe we'll go live with StreamYard, bring people into the room if they want to join us. We'll figure something out. But
donate to our fans only so we can afford a StreamYard.
Let's get a fans only fans, and Patreon.
Also,
I don't know, Patreon or whatever.
Let's do the donation link right now.
Yes. You guys can go to Indiegogo, type in AAW Pro and Indiegogo, or just go to AAW Pro on Twitter, and the link is in the bio. Just go to the Indiegogo, and you can donate to a fundraiser we have going to help all the wrestlers who are affected by the coronavirus shutdown. And what we're doing is we have a goal set for $5,000. Once we hit that goal and anything excess of that, actually, I mean, no matter what we hit, it's all going to the wrestlers. But our first goal is to get to 5,000, and then obviously any more than that. But that money will be divided up between the entire roster who missed out and was booked on AAW shows that had to get canceled as a result of the coronavirus. So, guys, go to AAW Pro on Twitter, click the link, hit the donation. Every little bit helps.
We actually have 2 shows that got canceled now.
Yes, it's officially now. We had Epic cancel. And then our April show at Bourbon Street was canceled too. So it's 2 shows in a row for us. It's tough. Everybody's being affected, you know. I mean, it is a hard deal for a lot of the wrestlers. So definitely, whatever you guys can do to help, please go ahead and donate, and that'll go right to them. All right, boys. Let's get some plugs in here. Let these people go. Let's start with Nate. Where can people find you, Nate, and book you once wrestling resumes?
On Twitter and Instagram at Ref Nate Speckman.
Very nice. What about you, Rob? Where can they find you? Your movies? You know what you're drinking?
Your films.
Twitter, The Polish Rob. On YouTube, you can find me on AAW Pro's YouTube page. They have a playlist has all my films on there, and on Instagram, my handle is the number 1 at Polish Rob.
Very nice. Don't forget to check out Rob's latest film, the DJ Z documentary called All the Lights. Endorsed by DJ Z/Joaquin Wild himself, right, Rob? Did he
Yeah.
give you the thumbs up, right?
Gave it a thumbs up, put it over.
He was happy. It's a very good interview with him. Very good movie. Definitely check that out. So, Basil, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at BZ. That's a B, 2 E's, 4 Z's, and a Y. All my photos can be found at basilmahmud.com, BASILMAHMUD.com. And where could they find you, Trent?
You guys can find me at Vanilla Joke on Instagram and Twitter. And don't forget, you can find this show wherever podcasts are found: Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, and YouTube. Like this. This is YouTube. This will be called YouTube. It's interactive. Our faces are on here, but we'll have an audio version on all the podcast apps as well. Don't forget, you can follow the show on Facebook and Instagram. I'm sorry, Facebook and Twitter at the BSB Show. And then now Instagram, I should say, at the Backstage. What is it, Basil? The BSB Show Pod.
Yes, correct. The BSB Show Pod.
That's the official one. Now, Basil, let me ask you a question. Did you report the fake one that got put up in our name that we didn't authorize?
No, dude. I was spending time playing Doom Eternal this week. I clocked in 21 hours, unfortunately, in the last 5 days. So next week.
Next week, we'll be reporting that to Instagram and take you down, you impostor. You impostore. We're going to get you taken down somewhere or another. I swear to God, I'm going to find out who you are. And when I find out who you are, I'm going to take down your own personal goddamn account, too. Some of this shit's going to crack. I'm going to figure out who the fuck you are because you had no right to make that account and follow like 30 people. But don't worry. Next week, Basil's going to report that. This is what quarantine does to me, man. You cannot pull this shit out of us.
I bet your neighbors think you're fucking psychotic.
My neighbors already think I'm psychotic. Believe me. The lady this way thinks I'm nuts, and she does not even make eye contact with me anymore. Yeah, I'm talking to you. All right, anyway, guys.
Hey, that's not social distancing if your neighbor's in your house.
No, she's not, but she's on the other side of this wall, and she totally hates me. Anyway, Nate is falling off the screen, pulling a Rob from Twitch. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining us for the interactive watch-along. We'll probably do it again very soon, and we'll announce it when we do. This time we really didn't announce it. It was kind of last minute, but we'll give you guys a heads up next time. All right, thank you for joining us. We will talk to you guys next time. Good night.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.